All right. Hello and welcome everybody back to some South Park Fortnite. Whew. Oh, anyways. Happy Sunday. Oh God, it's Sunday. Although it's like a little after 9, so I got a little more time before I need to retire for the night and be ready for work in the morning. Although luckily I don't have to be anywhere in the morning, and then this is a really kind of nice thing that I do with my work, is in the morning I drive on their time, and on the evening I drive on my time. So it's like a 50-50 split to where, like, and even that's the funny thing is I don't have to be around in the office all that much, but like, I mean, I do IT, so it's good if I'm there so I can help if they have like a on-site issue, but for the most part, we're pretty hybrid to remote organization. It's almost only the IT team ever there. So like it's kind of pointless and like we're accessible and we're always like able to like go on site. I mean, if someone needs us there, we can be there within a reasonable amount of time, but like at the same time, it's like, yeah. So that's something that like we've been discussing for a while and like it's wild, but like I mean, it's wild that I get to work as remote as I do, but it's even more wild that there's other people in our organization that never come to the office. So, but that's all right. So, and I love my job, and I like going to the office too. I like seeing people and talking to people, but at the end of the day, like I am kind of an introvert, and like I do much better work when I'm just by myself. I mean, as you can see here, like already, like I launched a fundraiser. I'm about to promote it on my socials, and like, and I'm strategically doing all this stuff in the background. Like, I haven't dropped it to LinkedIn yet, and like, and thanks to OSINT or OSINT, a lot of you already know what my full name, probably my address, at least like a few of my addresses around Colorado. Like, people Google search people all the time, and like, you could probably even see my like, checkered background and everything. I don't really give a rip. Um, Here's the thing, though, a caveat to that. Um, Actually, I don't even know what I want to say with that. Let's say some good things. So in case people like right now, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, let's go Google him. Let's go see what he's up to." And like, well, so I was in the Marines for all of about a few weeks. I don't even remember, but I was in basic training, like ready to do boot camp. Like, I failed one of the tests because I'm a hippie, and they kicked me out for a year. They said, "Come back when you're feeling better." And when you get your act together. So I'm like, all right, cool. I never got my act together, so I never went back. And it wasn't a snub on the military. It was just like I chose. Well, and also I had a beautiful girlfriend at the time, and like, and I learned about the Dear John letter, and I didn't even think about that until I got there. And don't get me wrong, I still love my country and want to serve my country. Like nothing ever happened with that. In fact, that's why I'm part of why I'm doing this global online safety helpers thing is to serve my country as a civilian and a white hat cybersecurity professional, which I'm so white hat that I'm also for criminal justice reform, and I believe that we need to roll back a lot of rules and regulations on substances. Pretty much all of them. And actually that's the wild thing is like it started with cannabis and like and people foretold this like a long time ago, especially alcohol companies, because like, alcohol sales are gonna plummet. However, I also saw that there's robotics because I used to work for a software company that did like alcohol warehouses and stuff. Unfortunately, I saw that their company's dissolving, but it looks, or they're, I don't even know. Like something's happening and like they're going to public or something's selling out, or I don't know. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Tally, man, you're awesome. Like, you're just all just happy, just like hanging out. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, there goes the fish. All right. We're going to try to get 10 of them. Yeah. It was bobbing. Oh, maybe that. Like it had to be like not the mini bobbin, but yeah, Tally, what's up? We're gonna fish. Ooh, yeah. Oh man, he's so excited. Oh, and I guess I should say, um, I was feeling all bold when I was getting ready to make this video, but I'm not sponsored by them, but I do hope to be sponsored by my dispensary up in Fort Collins is Starbuds. And on most of my videos and streams, I'm using cannabis. So that's why I don't do it when I have the kids. Like, well, then also I want to be available for the kids and pay attention to their needs and stuff. And I want to be present. Like, and even though they do kind of keep to themselves anymore, like, I need to be aware and stuff. Like, I mean, if we had to go to the hospital or something, like, and I always have to be like a certain level of responsible to where if I have to be somewhere, if I have to go pick them up or something, then I just assume that I'm going to drive. So I'm never too bad, but I am an advocate for criminal justice reform, specifically with substance crimes, but really all crimes, because you can track just about every crime somehow is directly or indirectly influenced by the war on drugs. That's it. Either your family had to pay a bunch of money for a bunch of nonsense, or you had to pay a bunch of money for a bunch of nonsense. You or your family lost time with like valuable time to earn money, valuable time to form and solidify relationships, spending time with family and loved ones, like especially when kids are involved. Mm, it's all bad. And so really, and a lot of it is because it's like hush hush and like we're just not talking about it. But like I've seen people that had like horrible meth addictions come back and be perfectly sane and rational people. Like, and I say that because like meth and same with heroin and opiates. Like I've seen people be just fine, successful, like happy, living good lives. Like, and a lot of times it's something like a psychedelic to sever the addictive hold, and then cannabis to reinforce like positive behaviors and choices outside of that, because you got to replace it. And honestly, a lot of it is alcohol. Like, as messed up as that sounds, and I'm not trying to attack like the alcohol industries. If anything, like, I mean, I feel like a lot of them are getting in on the cannabis industries, and it's just changing. Like, you know, the market's just shifting, and that's fine. Like, I mean, I feel like a lot of people could care less about the alcohol industry because it's, well, from a perspective of like shipping and maintenance, like, or maintaining the supply chains and stuff. Like a bunch of liquor and or not even liquor, a bunch of liquids in bottles and cans are a lot harder to ship and haul than cannabis or mushrooms or LSD or DMT or whatever ends up becoming legalized. Cocaine, I mean, it's really not that dangerous if you don't have meth laced in it or heroin laced in it or opiates laced in it. Those are the more addicting drugs that, funny enough, can be a white powder and mixed in with cocaine. So like, and crack too. And crack, I feel like that's just a lot of people joke about that. Like, you know, that's a low point in your life if you're doing that stuff. And any of that stuff can end you up in an alleyway, like with a bunch of like other people going through weird stuff and, you know, begging for handouts and confused, don't know where they are. Homeless people, like housing insecure people, like other people making poor choices. Um, Anyways, because almost everybody has family somewhere that they can go get cleaned up and like stay with for a little bit, but not while they're doing all the like the drugs and stuff. So like when they're going through it, yeah, they're gonna end up being like vagabonds and like wizards, like wandering around and or not wizards, like but they're kind of like the Renaissance type people, like just traveling, nomadic maybe I could say. How many fish do we got? Do we got 10 yet? Did they stop doing the fishmonger thing? It's like just like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, six, seven. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, Tally's good with it. Like, I don't know how many fish I've done. Maybe it's like 5 fishing holes. Come on. Ah. got so many fish. Yeah. Oh man, he's so cool. I'm so excited. I got Tally. Yeah. He's so happy. And don't let his white eyes fool you. He could be stoned out of his mind. Because I am. No, I'm just kidding. I did partake, though. And that's it. That's the big mystery. Like, boom. A lot of people use cannabis to focus throughout their day. And not throughout the day. Like, I mean, using responsibly means not using at work, not using during work. Like, and never really being impaired. And that's the same with drinking, too. Like, a drink or two is proper. But you don't ever want to do more than like one or two drinks, alcoholic beverages, like two beers, two glasses of wine, two shots of whiskey, like two of anything. That just seems to be a thing, especially, and like maybe one every hour after that. But even then, that's kind of pushing it. Like, and I used to work for, well, that company that did software for liquor warehouses mostly. In fact, I was on the warehouse management systems team. So basically, I was working with the stuff that would keep inventory of like a warehouse. Oh, whatever. Okay. I wanted the fish because those are good for like, they just restore 30 shield no matter what. So I don't think I had any other guns, but it's fine. Actually, I didn't even need that one. I just now noticed that I have the two. Yeah, I'm down to 11 and I haven't killed anyone. More shotguns, yeah. I love cheesy poos. You love cheesy poos. Nice. Actually, no, I'll take the cheesy poos. Because I can throw them at him too. Like, I want to kill somebody with cheesy poos. I feel like that's going to be a mission. Like, you have to kill somebody with cheesy poos or down somebody with cheesy poos. You could just wait it out for the rest of the... Nah, that's no fun. I need to find an assault rifle. Plus, I feel like Tally's going to snitch me out anyways. Like, not intentionally, but he's just going to be so excited. And next thing they know, they're like, oh, over there, shoot that bush. Okay, so I have a lot of, like... healing items. Which I'm going to slowly replace with... Actually, cheesy poofs will be in the hot seat. Because shield's going to be the first thing that go if I get shot. And then I can just replenish with the fish and be okay. First thing is assault rifle, which might be here. No. No. I mean, I don't really want to be getting all ambitious over there. Duck. Whack, whack. Whack, whack. Oh, with those sick horn rim frames? Yeah. I used to use the aviators back in the day. Back at like the height of my shenanigery, I'd say aviators were the jam. What other sunglasses did I ever wear? I mean, horn rimmed for sure. That's like the... I still wear that, but I've gone through a few different colors of those. Oh. Yeah, it's, oh. Well, incidentally, I think I do like that submachine gun, which is an assault rifle, but uses SMG bullets, so there we go. In fact, this might even be better than the assault rifle that I have. Sounds like very inaccurate. Loud, inaccurate, goes through bullets. So I have a lot more with this one. And then, all of a sudden, there was no healing items. Just one shield. I don't really like the slurp jars. I mean, they're good, but then they're not because they're time. And there you go, yeah. So these are probably the best. You can get 150 shield. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh, come on. 5 people left. Oh. Uh-oh. That was coming quick. Ah! Ah! This is uncomfortable. And I'm getting shot at. Ah, okay. That's fine. I mean, I was already, like, in the storm. Alright, so anyways, the GoFundMe link is up. I advertised it on Facebook. I just made, like, a ghetto logo. The Global Online Safety Helpers, the GOSH. Now, I won't do it like Napoleon Dynamite until we get proper authorization, but they don't own the rights to GOSH. Because I could be like, oh gosh, I don't want to be scammed. And that could even be a marketing thing. Oh, more of those like cuddly looking, they just look soft. Like the onesies or whatever. Anyways, especially with Christmas just recently happening. And yes, we celebrate Christmas in this house, but happy Hanukkah and happy holidays and others. And if you celebrate others, or if you don't, then, hope you had a nice Festivus or winter solstice. Winter solstice is for everybody because you don't get to choose when that happens. That just happens. Whether you celebrate or not, like, okay. I don't think anyone would be offended if they were wished to. Well, actually, maybe, as I say that. Some of the more devout religious people would be like, that's a pagan, like, oh, that's a devil's day or something. That's the devil, Bobby Boucher. So, oh, there's people. Oh, and I just got really hungry, so I'm going to need to take a break after this and eat some food, and I need to start advertising the link, and even if it's just like, well, so it's going to be tied to the communal ledger, and the communal ledger is going to have all the other projects listed, but it's going to be a lot of layers of indirection. Like, the initial page will just have the Gosh stuff, and so if people don't know how to go to different tabs on a Google Sheets, then they won't even know that there's other, there's other stuff. Sorry, I'm drinking a Baja Blast, which I didn't realize was zero sugar. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, it still tastes good. So, I mean, now I can definitely taste the not sugar aspect, and that's why like sodas taste different, like Latin America, Central and South America, and then, oh my God, like. Our country's going nuts right now, but like at the same time, I feel like it is the art of the deal is just way too bloody for my taste. And like, I was able to say this in front of one of the Krasenstein brothers, because Brian actually follows me, and I don't know, Ed. I've stood up for both of them. I feel like at some point, and I'm pretty sure it's Brian that follows me. But anyways, um, and I'm pretty conservative for a liberal, if that makes sense. Like I have a lot of friends and family that are conservatives, and I can see their side and understand their concern with a lot of things, like fiscal responsibility is a big one. Law enforcement, like the party of law and order, like I feel like we're all the party of law and order. I mean, nobody's excited about breaking the laws. It's like an American and a patriot. Like it automatically assumes that the other side is not the party of law and order, the party of criminals, which I mean, let's be honest. Like the crimes are kind of to favor the wealthy, and the wealthy have always notoriously been in charge in this country. Round hair. I feel like that's every country, but like the significance of that is that it's not a true representation of the general public, and the general public is actually more, and increasingly so, found more on the criminal side because it's just, the poor, they get kind of the business end more easily than the rich, especially when the penalty is money. If that's it, money or your time, which translates to your ability to make money. A lot of people don't realize that it's not just the expenses, like the court fines, the like monitor the probation fees. You have to have probation fees for your probation officer. Like, they've got to get a paycheck, and then you've got monitoring fees, UAs and BAs, and UAs are like $15 per. At least they were back in my day. Now they might be 20, 25, 30. And those can happen once, twice, 3 times a week, depending on what your situation is. Like, it's brutal out there. So, no, we need to change our entire criminal justice platform, especially as all this stuff is coming out about our own president. Now, granted, a lot of it is like sensationalized, and I actually was looking into more of like, so some of the Epstein files that have been released, but they were able to like have the redactions removed, definitely make things nervous and awkward for the president, but nothing really criminally chargeable yet. But there's still like, it's 1% of the files, and like, I feel like as we roll out the files, he is going to get caught for some things, which sucks because, like, maybe, I mean, sorry, let me clarify. It depends on what he gets caught with, and then we'll pass judgment. That's what I should say. Like, I mean, even South Park Mexican, like, granted, he did knock up a 13-year-old. There's no denying that. I was watching this video about how some people still claim that he was set up for the other one, and that it wasn't real, and that's the more concerning one, because I believe that was a 9-year-old. Like, granted, 13 is still way too young for anybody, regardless of how close the age is. Like, that's just too young to be fooling around, period, even for 13-year-olds with 13-year-olds. Like, but like, 15 is kind of more, still risky, but that's when I was. 15 for real, I don't know, maybe even closer to 16, actually. Toro. Dang near destroyed my car. Okay. No. Don't you see the storms coming? I've got gold. I've got gold in different area codes. Area codes. Gold. Sorry, that's from Nate Dogg. And he didn't have gold. Oh god, no, what am I doing? We gotta run. That was not pleasant. Did I kill him? Yeah, I did. Alright. Oh, that's 100 for that. What's this thing? Oh, no, I need a lot of solid gold. Oh. Yeah. I'd rather that anyway. Okay. Job already active. Search the supply drop. Oh, I forgot about that. And I don't know, as far as Elon too, I don't mind Elon for the most part. Like, some of his antics get a little bit much when he like rabble rouses and like that sort of thing. But as far as supporting a political candidate, I don't fault him for that. I do say that we need to move to a no money system. Same with our criminal justice needs no money system. Like, there's certain things that just shouldn't be capitalized on, and that's fair. Like, I mean, for a lot of business, sure, go wild, like, go nuts. But as far as, like, this stuff, like jails and stuff, when we made, like, for-profit prisons, we incentivized people to lock people up. Like, there was a quota to meet, and, like, so then punishments started, like, making sense fiscally for economies and stuff like that. Now, if we shut down prisons, emptied out the majority, though, predators, murderers, and I don't know, everybody could go for like short periods, but like we don't put kids in timeout for a week, right? So why do we do that with adults? Like, if you learn your lesson, you know, spend a little bit of time there, and that's that. But we go from zero to what the heck in like no time, especially around drugs. Like, oh my God. Like, let's put them in jail for like 3-4 years and tell them that we're going to put them in there for, I don't know, 16 years. Like, that's the reality that we have. Or like, you know, freak them out and make them turn on each other and all this. I know so many people that snitch each other out. Like, and it's just like an ongoing, like, pass the hot potato, and then a bunch of awkward and like, you know, friendships ruined, social circles destroyed, people moving between state to state, and for what? Because like now, like, and it follows you now, like, so yeah. But then back to SPM. SPM used to be one of my favorite musicians, still is, except for the glaring fact that he knocked up a 13-year-old. Like, granted, I heard that she was working at a strip club. And I have so many, like, more concerns and questions, like, what the heck was she even doing there? How does that even happen? Like, I get it, like, human traffickers is a thing, and, like, if they're not verified, then it's kind of like, but that's why I think there needs to be a viable outlet for that sort of thing, and that's in the communal plan. Not just communal, that one's specifically the BV Accord, where they have a they have clinics of adult workers, massage therapists that go the extra mile, which I guess is actually the real thing. And I feel like I'm kind of left out on this joke, like, because I used to work with ladies that would dance professionally, and, you know, I don't think they ever rendered any services, but I wouldn't have put it against them. Like, you know, if they got a tip and then they wanted to negotiate some other stuff and have some fun, have the whole boyfriend-girlfriend experience. Okay, touche. How we doing on time? It's probably good. I'm starting to get tired, but yeah, now I need to promote the GoFundMe link. Let's return to lobby. But yeah, and I'm going to start putting the links in all these videos, and I'm going to advertise this video back to South Park, and like, I already did. Let's see. How is their building skill compared to yours? Actually, well, I'd say that. How's their overall skill compared to yours? Yeah, I'd still say higher. How's their shooting skill? About the same. I don't think it was really all that much. Oh, what is that? I got awards. Alright, so what? Okay, so I did spend them all. I thought it was just he was locked, but that he was locked because I didn't have enough to spend. That makes more sense. Oh, That's cool. I would have just kicked him in the nuts and punched him in the neck. You gonna want to do that fancy stuff? You got to take me out first couple hits, boy. I'm just kidding. He probably could. Jeez, look at that. Oh. Not if I swing a frickin' 2x4 and just belt you in the head before you even know. Allegedly. Not that I've ever done that. Anyways. Ta-ta for now, and have a good night. And be on the lookout for the GoFundMe. And again, for the love of all that's holy, if you don't have the money, don't do it. But if you have the money, yeah, might go for it. Because the first round is going to go to just youngsters for their scholarships to travel to Central and South America. Like, and I think that's something everybody can get behind. And the colleagues that I have to do the actual tech help and the cybersecurity training, they're all volunteers that are eager to help people stay safe. And I'm still just trying to figure out how to get like a big meeting room, which I don't think I really need to worry about it. I could just do Google Meets. Like, in fact, hold on, I got you here. How many people can be in a Google Meets? Let's see, let's see, Google Meets maximum participants vary by plan, with free personal accounts and basic workspace editions like Business Starter capped at 100, while paid Business Plus and Enterprise editions can host 500 to 1,000 plus, with Enterprise Plus offering up to 1,000 live participants and options for larger live streams for even more viewers. I mean, huh. Alright, so actually I could just do that first and then do a proof of concept on the Google Meets. That's a lot easier because I'm sure it's like a cart before the horse problem. And that's why I'm just now putting up the GoFundMe, because it's like, why shake the tin cup if you don't have the actual viable product and proof of concept out? Because, I mean, people could say this is scammy, like he's just going to run off with the money, especially he's Alex A-Rye Ryan, like, you know, because that is my nickname, but that's like my hood name, if you could call it that. And not a lot of people even call me by that. That was just like an old nickname I used to have. I've got like few. So, anywho, ta-ta for now. Be on the lookout for the fundraiser. And then, yeah, you can see I don't know how I'll show it, but maybe I'll have like just a ticker of like how many people we've helped set up multi-factor. Just have numbers. And then what we helped them with too. And like check out, oh, there we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to go build that. I'm going to take another break ski, and then I might do another one or two. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you then in the next one. All right. See ya. 30 degree Illuminati. I'm just kidding. All right. See ya.